Here we're going to practice finding the volume of a sphere. You can see the formula here. All we need to do is substitute in the radius and then put it into a calculator. So in this case, we are given a sphere and we're told that the radius, the distance from the center to the edge, is always going to be 4. So r equals 4. So I'm going to substitute that in. And notice with our formula, when you have fractions and pi and variables all smushed together, that means that we are multiplying them by one another. When I substitute numbers in for those variables, I like to spread it apart a little bit and put the multiplication dot in between instead. So I would write this as 4/3 times, and then instead of pi, I'm going to use 3.14 times, and then the radius is 4. So 4 to the third. So I'm going to put this into my calculator, and when I do, I get 267.9. And volume is always cubed, so it's inches cubed. Let's try another. Now for this one, they're not telling us the radius, they're telling us the diameter. The diameter is the distance from one edge to the other in a circle. So if I draw it this way, you can see the diameter is from edge to edge, where the radius is from the center to one edge. If you're given the diameter, you can find the radius by dividing that diameter by 2. Like in this case, 42 divided by 2 is 21. So we know the radius is 21. And again, I'm going to substitute that into the formula. 4/3 times pi, which I'm going to use 3.14, times the radius cubed. So 21 to the third power. And if I put that in my calculator, you get 38,772.72. And this one is in centimeters, so volume is always cubed. Now I'm going to take a moment and just quickly show those that perhaps don't have a calculator to easily put this in, how to use the Desmos free calculator. If you go to desmos.com, you want to first click at the top here under Math Tools and choose Scientific Calculator. Now in Ohio, this is the calculator you'll see when you take the state test and click on Calculator. So now we are going to start typing in what we want it to calculate. So 4/3, the fraction, you can just use the division bar instead. So I would just click 4 divided by 3. And notice that it's blinking down in the denominator, in the bottom of my fraction. And I'm done with my fraction, so I'm just going to click with my mouse right next to it. And I can continue on typing what I would like it to calculate. So now I'm going to multiply that, so times 3.14. And now I'm going to multiply that by 21 to the third power. Now, if you have an exponent that you need to enter that is not a 2, you click this button right here. That is A with a B as the exponent. That's saying that whatever number you just typed, you want to enter an exponent. And so when you click it, the cursor is now going to be blinking up in the exponent area. And you can just now put 3 because that's the exponent. And notice we get the same answer right here, 38,772.72.